Hey there, Chris McCarthy here with Brand Identified, and today I'm going to walk you through a 6-prompt sequence that you can use over at BrandOptimizer.AI to build out your offers and your pricing models for your business. Now, first off, if you head over to BrandIdentified.com and go underneath our systems and optimization and execution, and you scroll down, one of the services that we do offer is this offer development and pricing models. If you were to click on this button right here, you could actually take a free audit and get a custom assessment. So feel free to go over here, take this free audit. But what I wanted to show you today is a 6-prompt sequence that we've developed to build out these pricing models and offers for our clients. This is something that would have taken multiple team members and days, if not weeks, of strategy development to build out all these offers. Now, one person can kind of basically roll through the entire process in just a few hours and build out the initial structure of that strategy. So all you have to do is head over to BrandOptimizer.AI. I want to make sure that you're not just dropping these prompts into the regular ChatGPT interface. It doesn't have access to the knowledge base over at Brand Identified. So make sure you're heading over to optimize your brand over at BrandOptimizer.AI. From there, you're just going to go ahead and click on Launch the Custom GPT. That is going to open up ChatGPT, but it's going to launch you into the custom interface for this custom GPT. Now, this is the 6-prompt sequence that we're using. So, first prompt is a strategy prompt. Second prompt is an execution prompt. Third one is an audit and an optimization prompt. The fourth one is a template and a tool prompt. The fifth is a role-based prompt. And then the sixth and final one, once you've done all the work here, is an integration prompt. So this first one is the strategy prompt. That's what we're going to start with. And that one is, help me build a complete strategy for offer development and pricing models that aligns with our brand and our business goals. So I'm simply just going to copy that prompt, paste that into the prompt window over at the Brand Optimizer Custom GPT, hit enter. It's going to access the brand identified knowledge base. It's going to give you kind of a summary here, and it's going to start to build out the strategy for you right now. So first off, it's going to ask you to answer these 10 questions. So these are 10 questions that we've identified as the core questions that you need to answer when you are building out your offers and your pricing models. So what you can continue to do now is actually answer each of these within this GPT interface, and it's going to build out that step-by-step strategy based on the answers to those questions. And as always, with a lot of these prompts, we have additional audit tools and assessments that you can click off to do an offer value maximizer audit on it. And then there's also an assessment to build out your pricing model. So you can go ahead and click on those additional links. Now it's giving you some more options right here, strategic considerations to take into hand. We've got some common failure points to watch out for. So these are the common mistakes that we've seen businesses do when developing their offers and their pricing models. So we've got a few options right there. And then it's ready for the next prompt. So the next prompt now is going to be our execution prompt. This one is, give me a step-by-step execution plan to implement offer development and pricing models effectively in our business. So once again, I'm just going to go ahead and copy that, paste that into the prompt window. It's accessing the brand identified knowledge base, gives me a quick little summary here, and now it's giving me down this step-by-step execution plan. So step number 1 is going to be to clarify your current offer structure. And once again, we've got an audit tool for that. Step number 2 is to gather market feedback and insights. Step number 3 is going to map and redesign your offer suite. Gives you some examples here. Step number 4, align pricing with your perceived value. Step number 5 is to craft value messaging and your sales language. And, it's telling you how to go ahead and do that and the objective. Step number 6 is to build supporting sales and conversion assets. This is the objective. It gives you a step-by-step process how to do that. Step number 7 is going to be to launch, test, and iterate. And then step number 8 is set up a 90-day offer optimization cadence. And then right here, we have a link off to another tool, which is our offer development and pricing model assessment. And then it gives you kind of some other options right here. So that was prompt number 2. Now, the third prompt in the sequence is going to be our audit and our optimization prompt. And that one is audit our current offer development and pricing models and recommend improvements or optimizations that we should make. So I'll copy that, paste that into here. Accessing once again the brand identified knowledge base, gives you a quick summary here. And now it's giving me 10 key questions once again. So this is offer development and pricing model audit. So these are the 10 questions you need to answer for that. And just like before, you can start to answer these questions within this prompt, and it's going to give you this step-by-step optimization strategy and to audit your pricing models right now and your offers. Scrolling down here, once you have your answers, then once you answer these, it's going to go ahead and identify gaps or misalignment between the price and perceived value. It's going to recommend offer structure improvements. It's going to suggest pricing strategies to boost conversions and revenue. And it's going to align your pricing and offer messaging with your brand positioning. Once again, now we have a link off to that audit tool again, and we also have an assessment tool as well. So now we're ready for the next prompt. And this is going to be our template and our tool prompt. This is provide a fill-in-the-blank template or framework that I can use to improve our offer development and our pricing models. So I'll copy that, add this into here. Now, once again, we're just going through each of these 6 prompts right now. You're going to want to continue to further prompt this with obviously the answers to those questions, and then go over and take these additional audits and assessments and then apply this to this prompt. But we're just going down through the initial 6 prompts right now. So this is the 4th one. This is the template and tool prompt, and it's going to give you some templates and tools and frameworks to then go ahead and build out your offers and your pricing for you. So first off is your core offer framework and template. So this is the name of the offer. It's giving you a little template here to use and a different tiered structure. So you have your entry level, your core, and your premium tiers, and then targeting your audience. So here's a little template to do here. Core problems to solve, another little template, value proposition, what's included in the deliverables. So you want to list your deliverables 1 through 3 here, and then the format delivery, the pricing, and some other options down here. Now it's giving you on step number 2, a value ladder mapping template. So you've got a great template for that. And step number 3, offer messaging formula. So here's some formulas that it's giving you for a short pitch and objection anticipation and why this works. So for example, on the short pitch, it's saying we help ideal client solve the pain point so they can get a desired outcome all through then our brand offer name. So we've got some nice little pitch formulas that you can do right here. And then finally down here, number 4, optimization checklist. This is just making sure that you're checking off everything that you need to go ahead and do. This is going to go ahead and move us on to the 5th prompt, and this is a role-based prompt. So this is specifically for someone within your organization. So you're going to input their title or their role, and it's going to build out a strategy specifically for that person within your organization to develop your offers and your pricing structure. So this prompt is, how should an either founder, CMO, marketing manager approach offer development and pricing models in a growing business? So I'll copy that. I'm going to go ahead and paste that into the prompt window. And now what we have to do is just adjust a little bit for a specific role or title. For this example, we're just going to go down and use the marketing manager as the role and send that prompt in. We're getting obviously the summary here, what it's going to go ahead and do. And so now it's going to give you a step-by-step sequence or options if you were a marketing manager, how you would go about and to perform your offers and develop your pricing strategy. So starting off number 1 here, start with your market intelligence, not internal bias. Gives you some options there, why this matters. Step number 2, define the offer strategy around value, not volume. Step number 3, own the messaging and the value communications. Step number 4, price for positioning, not panic. Step number 5, own the feedback loop. And then it gives you a nice little summary here. And then once again, as always, it gives you links off to that Maximizer audit tool and the revenue growth planner. So that moves us on to our 5th and our final one. So now after you've prompted everything in here, you've got everything structured out, you've inputted all of your basic data into the custom chat GPT over at BrandOptimizer.AI. You've answered all those questions. Now we're ready to go ahead and put in the integration prompt. And that is, how does offer development pricing models connect with or support other areas like marketing, sales, or operations? So this is going to take all the information that you've gone in there and it's going to apply it to areas like your marketing department, your sales department, and your operations department. So I'll paste that in there, send it on in, see what the results we're going to get back from this. So first off, we're going to be looking at marketing, and this drives messaging clarity and campaign effectiveness. This is how you go ahead and apply that. Now we're moving on to your sales department. This improves conversion, confidence, and objection handling. And then we're moving into operations. So this enables scalable delivery and predictable resourcing. Now we're moving on to your strategic growth department. This is anchoring it, your revenue and your planning and your expansion. And then it gives you a nice little summary here. And then as always, once again, it links off to that audit tool right here for your audit maximizer. So you can go ahead and do that as well. So this is the 6 prompts that we've been using, that I've been using to build our offer development and pricing models for all our clients. Now you can utilize BrandOptimizer.AI yourself, prompt in this 6 prompt sequence, and start building your own offers and pricing models and development for your own business.